I think let's start with the economic situation. I think we can see, or likely to see, slow growth at best probably. So that's obviously going to be a challenge. I think we should also think about European or worldwide competition. I think we're going to see competition coming from outside the UK shores. So I think UK construction industry needs to become more global in its thinking. And finally, I think I would talk about change management. I think that's the biggest challenge, because I think the management need to embrace change, every aspect of the business, in terms of changing the culture, the way we work, and really question the whole way we run our businesses. So I think technology change is going to be huge, the biggest we've ever seen to this industry. BIM, we all live and talk and breathe. 3D printing, robotics, automation, and so on. Internet of Things, obviously, should mention in this discussion as well. I think we also should not lose sight that we can get carried away with all this fancy technology. There's still a huge issue to be addressed, which is getting the fundamentals in place. I tend to see lots of businesses are still running their business using Excel spreadsheets, and that isn't the way we need to be. So I think simplistically we need to get the right foundations in place, we need to get a more integrated approach, so we've got the right baseline to then deploy that fancy technology when it's right to do so. Well, I think we've talked about the technology changes. That's going to mean we need a higher quality, more qualified type of individual in many aspects of the business. We probably need to attract more graduates, I think, into the industry. To do that, we probably need to change the culture and the image of the industry. It's going to become essential. We're already seeing kind of skills shortages in many parts of the industry, particularly things like BIM skills. So I think really it's about modernising the industry and attracting young people into the industry with more technological skills. Interesting question. I think that the collaboration is going to be driven, from the client, and I think that's probably the key to sort of driving the change in the industry. I think what we do see a lot of is change in terms of collaboration, joint ventures, alliances. I think it's going to be a growing trend. Again, I think we're not managing those joint ventures as well as we could do. I think we need better processes and better systems to get control of those joint ventures, and I think that's going to be one of the key things going forward. I think it's a great event. This year it's been extended to a 2-day event. I think that's really good, because I think it's going to give more opportunity for discussing, sitting around and discussing things around the table, having a lot more workshops and so on. And I think it's probably the best attended event for C-level people in the industry, which I think is great. From an IFS point of view, it's a great opportunity for us to just continue our dialogue with the industry and look for ways to help the industry make the changes they need to make going into the future.